When I first met Lauren, she was really overwhelmed. Her situation was very complicated with her husband being overseas, and Lauren's an amazing, strong woman, and I think she really felt like she had to be that strong woman, and that meant having all the answers all the time, and as moms, we just don't.
We found out we were pregnant, and right around the same time we found out that he had gotten orders to go to Afghanistan for a deployment. I think we felt really positive going into the whole thing, that it was gonna be good, he wasn't gonna miss that much. Birth was great, I had a good recovery. Once we got home, kind of reality started to set in. You're on this island and you kind of just don't think that anybody understands how you're feeling. And I had my sister here and she was trying very hard to help, but I don't think I knew how to communicate what I needed.
Most women will experience some type of what we call baby blues. These symptoms are manageable. They usually resolve within 2 weeks after the birth. However, some women go into more serious symptoms of depression or anxiety.
I didn't want to kind of ruffle any feathers, so I was trying to appease everybody, and yet I just secretly felt like I was drowning the whole time, and I didn't know how to communicate that to anybody without it coming across as me being needy or overly emotional, or people just kept saying, it's the baby blues, it'll pass in a couple of days, but it was the more time that went by, the more I just could kind of feel like I was drowning, and I didn't know how to kind of get out of it.
Other symptoms might include the inability to enjoy regular routine, or the inability to feel connected to baby, or the inability to have a conversation with her partner, her husband.
I started to kind of feel like maybe she deserved better, which is a horrible thing to say. You give birth to a beautiful child who loves you unconditionally, and I started to feel like what I was doing wasn't enough. Maybe she deserves somebody else, maybe we shouldn't have had a baby, and that's a horrible thing to think because we wanted her and we loved her from before she was even born. So I in turn stopped trying to bond with her, and I was just kind of going through the motions of taking care of her. I finally called my doula. My doula came over and said that she could hold her, change her diaper, do everything just to give me a break. My midwife was very quick to be like, this is gonna be kind of our course of action and you need to go talk to somebody. You are not alone in this. This is a very common thing that happens to women. These are all normal things that I'm feeling, and that I won't feel like this forever. I started the search to try and find someone to go talk to. After I'd called more than a dozen places, I kind of reached out to my doula and told her how frustrated I was. And she said that she was gonna do some digging and get back to me. And she texted me Insights Counseling's number and said to give them a call, that they do offer counseling sessions.
Grief sometimes occurs in happy transitions in life, such as having a baby. And we want to be able to normalize that experience and help people find comfort in leaving some of what they have to go through behind them, as well as learning and identifying the new self that emerges from that happy transition.
Colleen called me back and she said that not only do they provide counseling in my area, but that it is free, taken care of under a grant specifically for women with postpartum depression, and they also had free childcare. Colleen just kind of had a way about her that she was very caring, she was very trustworthy, very professional without being judgmental, and made me feel very safe.
You know, there's a lot of anxiety out there. You know, we talk a lot about postpartum depression, but what a lot of women say is they're just feeling anxious, they're feeling overwhelmed.
I was able to be very successful through our therapy sessions. I was able to kind of move past everything that was kind of underlying all my emotions and how I was feeling.
Mom Squad is specifically designed for moms, and within that program here at Insights, we offer one-on-one sessions and individualized treatment plans for women who approach us. And we also offer groups. So we just want to let women know that if you can come in during pregnancy, Many times we can ward off some of those symptoms after the birth of your baby. We can talk about a birth plan. We can talk about how you're going to ask for help should you feel overwhelmed, and putting that plan into place just relieves some of the anxiety, and we can do some preventative work in that way.
I am so proud of Lauren. She did such a good job reaching out for support and continuing to ask for what she needed until she finally found it. I always tell my clients that the best thing that they can give their kids is a happy, healthy mom.
It was just this big relief where I just kind of felt this huge weight lifted off my shoulders. I feel like had I not gone, I'm not sure I would be in the place that I am now.